Welcome to Explain the Charts, where we break down the market's mysteries. Today, September 11th, 2024, we're taking a deep dive into Intel Corporation, INTC, stock. Let's start by looking at the current news and events impacting Intel. Recent reports suggest that Intel is facing a tough road ahead to regain leadership in the semiconductor industry, with analysts expressing concerns about the company's ability to compete with rivals like Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing and Broadcom. These concerns stem from Intel's focus on data centers, PCs, and platform products, while its competitors are focusing on more rapidly growing sectors like artificial intelligence. Despite these challenges, Intel has announced plans to introduce its own AI accelerator chip, Gaudi 3, which is said to offer competitive performance at a lower price point than its rivals. This move, coupled with the company's investment in manufacturing facilities, could signal a potential turnaround in the long term. However, the stock has recently experienced a significant decline, with some investors expressing skepticism about Intel's ability to catch up with its competitors. We'll explore the impact of these news events on the stock's price action as we analyze the charts. First, let's take a look at the daily chart of Intel to get an overall sense of the stock's recent performance. As we can see on the daily chart, Intel has been in a downtrend for the past several months, with the stock falling from a high of around 40.00 in late August to a low of around 18.98 recently. However, it appears that the stock may be finding some support around the 18.00 level. The recent decline has brought the stock to a key level of support, which may be a point of interest for traders looking for potential entry points. Looking at the 50-day simple moving average, we can see that it is currently acting as a resistance level, indicating that the stock may face resistance if it tries to move above this level. The 200-day simple moving average is also providing resistance, suggesting that the stock may need to break above this level for a sustained bullish move. Next, let's take a closer look at the 1-hour chart to see how the stock has been performing in the recent past. The 1-hour chart shows that Intel has been consolidating in a narrow range for the past few trading sessions. This consolidation period could be a sign of indecision in the market, with buyers and sellers locked in a battle for control. The 1-hour chart also reveals that Intel has been bouncing off support at the 18.50 level, indicating that buyers are stepping in at this price level. However, the stock has been unable to break above resistance at the 19.50 level, suggesting that sellers are still present in the market. Now, let's zoom in on the 15-minute chart to examine the stock's price action in more detail. The 15-minute chart provides a granular view of INTC's price movements, revealing that the stock has been experiencing short-term volatility. We can see that Intel has been oscillating between support at the 18.50 level and resistance at the 19.50 level. This suggests that the market is still trying to find a clear direction. If Intel breaks above the 19.50 resistance level, it could signal a bullish move, especially if the stock can close above this level on a 1-hour time frame. On the other hand, if the stock falls below the 18.50 support level, it could suggest a bearish move. Looking at the overall chart patterns, it's important to note that Intel has been experiencing a lot of volatility recently. This volatility could be a sign of uncertainty in the market, making it difficult for traders to predict the stock's future direction. It's crucial to consider the news and events impacting the semiconductor industry as a whole to gain a better understanding of the factors driving INTC's price action. For example, the recent decline in the stock could be attributed to concerns about slowing demand for semiconductors, particularly in the personal computer market. However, Intel's focus on manufacturing and its introduction of the Gaudi 3 AI chip could eventually provide a catalyst for a bullish move. In conclusion, Intel is currently facing a period of uncertainty in the market. The stock has been consolidating in a narrow range, with buyers and sellers battling for control. The daily chart suggests that the 18.00 level could provide support, while the 50-day and 200-day simple moving averages are acting as resistance levels. The 1-hour chart indicates that Intel has been bouncing off support at the 18.50 level, but has been unable to break above resistance at the 19.50 level. The 15-minute chart shows short-term volatility, with the stock oscillating between support and resistance levels. If Intel breaks above the 19.50 resistance level, it could signal a bullish move, especially if it can close above this level on a 1-hour time frame. On the other hand, if the stock falls below the 18.50 support level, it could suggest a bearish move. Traders should keep a close eye on these key price levels and monitor the news and events impacting the semiconductor industry. Remember, there is no guarantee that the stock will move in any particular direction. It's important to always manage your risk and only trade what you can afford to lose.